On the news hour tonight, Smriti Irani, after a long time Vice President of the BJP and Member of Parliament of the Rajya Sabha, is Asifa Khan of the BJP from Ahmedabad, Zafar Sareshwala. It's very interesting today. We have two voices, one a Muslim voice from the BJP, one pro-BJP voice, if I can call him that, that's Zafar Sareshwala, who's also a Muslim voice. On the other side, we have Shakti Singh Gohil, who's a Congress leader. Hassan Kamal is Vice President of the Muslims for Secular Democracy, and Tanveer Sadiq is spokesperson of the National Conference. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. With your permission, we begin. Now, let's begin by getting Shakti Singh Gohil in, because, you know, with Shakti Singh Gohil, your entire thrust of your cut and thrust of your argument against Narendra Modi is that he's unacceptable to the minority community. Now, he's taken you head on today, Mr. Shakti Singh Gohil. He's taken Rahul Gandhi head on. He says either Rahul Gandhi reveals who are these Muslim youth who he's referring to in his speech yesterday when he says that the ISI is trying to operate out of Muzaffarnagar after the riots. He says either go public with the names of the people you were referring to, and if you can't give us the names, then Rahul Gandhi should apologize publicly to the youth of India. In other words, he's saying Rahul Gandhi is trying the divide and rule policy. He's trying to create this communal secular divide without thinking of the impact it has on the Muslim community. I want you to take your first position on the debate tonight. Shakti Singh Gohil, will Rahul Gandhi reveal the names?
Rahul, look who is talking what. Mr. Modi, he is always tell lies, and whatever he said about the Muslims and what he spoke about the Pakistan today, he is questioning Rahul Gandhi. In fact, BJP and some personalities who are on a payroll of Modi have twisted the entire speech of Rahul Gandhi.
I thought Rahul Gandhi said that yesterday.
Carefully,
I thought Rahul Gandhi said that yesterday. Rahul Gandhi said that an intelligence bureau officer gave him a private briefing and told him that there are some people in Muzaffarnagar from some Muslim youth whose families are the victims of the Muzaffarnagar riots, who are being contacted by the Pakistan ISI. Now, this is fairly serious. What Modi is saying, reveal the names. What's wrong in saying reveal the names? Otherwise, you are using the Muslim community as a mascot.
Let me speak now, please. Rahul ji's, if you listen to Rahul ji's speech again, he said that एक IB का अफसर मुझे मिला था. Not a question of briefing. हमें भी मिलते हैं. Gujarat IB officers or Central IB officers, they are frequently meeting us, and it is their duty from Panwala to politician to meet and gather the information.
Now, how do I know it's not a story?
Today Modi is questioning about.
How do I know it's not a story? Let's get Smriti Irani in. No, where is the twisting? Just make it brief. Tell me where is Narendra Modi twisting things? Where is he twisting things, Mr. Gohil? You have not been able to prove anything so far. Where is the twisting?
Yes, I'm telling you, you just if you replay Rahul Gandhi's speech, there was no question of briefing. Entire BJP is shouting how an IB officer can go and brief Rahul Gandhi. It was not a question of briefing. Informal meeting of IB officers with politician is usual. I am telling you, day in and day out. I'm not in the part of the government. Today I am not.
I don't know.
So IB officers are coming to us. Even the state IB and the central IB officers. They are talking informally and formally with us.
No, they talk to you.
Yes, to us.
Formally, formally the intelligence bureau speaks to you. 1 minute. Formally, the intelligence bureau speaks to you. 1 minute. You are saying the intelligence bureau speaks to you?
Yes.
How do they speak to you? You have no capacity in which they can speak to you.
Yes, and that's what I am telling you. This is the duty of the intelligence officers to meet the politician, to meet from Panwala to press reporters, and to gather the information and to chat with them.
I'll get a first reaction. We have a lot to debate on this. I'm getting Smriti Irani first.
And not only central IB. Fine. The state IB police officers are coming to us.
First point. Don't get worked up, Mr. Shakti Singh Gohil. The debate is only warming up right now. So first point, I asked Shakti Singh Gohil on Modi's counter charge that there are 3 people, that these youth who so-called have been contacted by the ISI, either Rahul Gandhi reveals the names or he apologizes. You heard Mr. Gohil. Smriti Irani, your first counter rebuttal.
Well, it's very rare, Arnab, to see me smiling on a Times Now debate. Normally, I'm pretty worked up. But today, I begin this debate.
Oops, I think I'm losing the line. I'm losing the line at the critical moment repeatedly there from Smriti Irani. Yes, go ahead. We got the line with you back. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, we're getting a bad line. I'll get Asifa to counter that. Asifa, if you can hear me right. Why don't you counter Shakti Singh Goel? You heard his response.
Yeah, I can hear you exactly, Arnab, and let me rebut him by saying I was there in the Congress as a politician for 5 years, and none of the IB came and met me, and even now when I'm in the BJP, none of the IB comes and meet the politicians. In what capacity do they meet Rahul Gandhi? In what capacity do they come and meet Rahul Gandhi and they report to him? That is a question before the nation. What I want to say is that the names, they need not give the names now because they don't have the names, but Jamiyat-e-Ulama-e-Hind president had given them the names in 2003 of the Congress people who were there in the riots. We have the letter. They didn't reply to that 2003 letter of the Jamiyat-e-Ulama-e-Hind president. So the Congress party has been utilizing Muslims as vote bank politics. They don't want the Muslims, but they want Muslim votes. And they have been doing this for the past 60 years. Tell me, Arnab, why is the position of the Indian Muslim community deteriorating year by year when a particular party has been established on minority plank, and today the Sachar committee report is there for the past 6 years, and the diagnostic report of this community is there, and yet the community is backward. Who is going to reply us on that? And they need not challenge the intelligence of the Muslims. Muslims are intelligent enough to judge a particular leader for themselves. And this is exactly what the Islamic scholars and the Muslims youth at large are understanding, that they need to spread out of Congress and talk with other political parties as well.
Today, we've also had, All India Muslim Personal Law Board Deputy Chief Maulana Kalbe Sadiq, who says, Hassan Kamal, he says that the Bharatiya Janata Party's prime ministerial candidate Narendra Modi is not a political untouchable for the minority community, for Muslims. He says the doors are not closed for talking to Modi, and he says that Modi can garner votes if he shows that he cares for Muslims. He says what Mr. Modi did was wrong, but if he is willing to change, we are willing to change. Do you feel, Hassan Kamal, that the Muslim community is changing, or is these comments from Kalbe Sadiq today and others earlier are going to make the Muslim community change the way it views Mr. Modi?
Why don't you think that Mr. Kalbe Sadiq, or for that matter any other Muslim cleric, control the thinking and political wisdom of community? It may be their individual opinion. Let him go and embrace Narendra Modi, I won't mind. Nobody would mind. But to speak on the behalf of the entire community, I don't think they have got, Muslim clerics have got the right. They don't control community's thinking. They don't control the political wisdom of the community. So it may be his personal opinion, but so far Muslims are concerned, I don't think they are going to forget 2002 in any case.
Smriti Irani had a bad satellite connection there with us. We got her on the phone line. Smriti, sorry for the bad video link. You know, we had Hassan Kamal here, and before that Shakti Singh Goel, both of whom are rejecting the perspective that Muslim community can change its views on Mr. Narendra Modi. In fact, Hassan Kamal says that Maulana Kalbe Sadiq's comments do not mean that the Muslim community is softening up to Modi, and that there is no possibility of a change in the minds of the Muslim community towards Modi and 2002. Smriti, would you like to counter him, please?
Well, I don't know whether my whether my video is also visible right now. But I do know this, that normally on a Times Now debate, I'm quite worked up, but today I began the debate with a smile on my face, irrespective of the fact that the audio was not there, because you asked a very pertinent question of Mr. Shakti Singh Goel as to under what capacity would he be briefed or even be met up by an intelligence bureau officer. I've been a politician for the past 13 years.
Don't use word briefed.
Allow me, sir, to finish, especially since I'm challenged today vis-a-vis audio. I think that a very pertinent question has been asked, which gives rise to two questions. One, I don't know under what capacity Mr. Gandhi was briefed, but if so briefed, why would he make a public declaration of an IB briefing or meeting is something that only Mr. Gandhi can answer. In fact, it reflects on his political immaturity that he sought to accrue political mileage out of such a conversation. It is extremely unfortunate. I also believe that a gentleman on your show tonight has made a reference to what the Maulana Sahab has said about changing Muslim attitude or mindset towards Mr. Narendra Modi. The Maulana's stand has been rejected by some who claim that he doesn't speak for the entire community. Well, neither do the gentlemen sitting on your channel this evening. I think that the attempt is being made by Mr. Gandhi to deviate attention from 2-3 very critical challenges that face the country today. For the past 48 hours, the onion debate has been resoundingly debated on every channel. Onion prices have gone up by over 300%. Last I checked, Hindus and Muslims and Sikhs and Christians in this country ate onions. Why is it that issues pertaining?
No, what are you saying?
Why is it that
Are you saying Rahul Gandhi made it up? No, 1 second. Are you saying Rahul Gandhi made it up? Are you saying Rahul Gandhi made up? No.
I don't know whether Mr. Gandhi has the maturity to address issues like inflation. I don't know whether Mr. Gandhi has the political maturity to issue or to address or debate issues like fiscal deficit. I only know that Mr. Gandhi is trying to gain political capital out of his own legacy. Well, if it comes to his own legacy, let me say this. Mr. Gandhi's great-grandfather, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, was a Kashmiri Pandit. If Mr. Gandhi is revisiting his legacy, my question tonight to him on a public platform is this. Has he ever gone to Srinagar and asked where the Kashmiri Pandits are? Has he ever met Kashmiri Pandit youth in the nation's capital?
Can I get the National Conference to answer you?
Met Hindus and Muslims.
1 minute,
both.
Smriti.
What are you talking about?
Let her complete.
Has your Modi visited Muzaffarnagar?
Let her.
So please
Smriti Irani.
understand one thing. Please
Yeah, we have heard your
understand that I'm trying
lecture for a long time. This is a
Mr.
debate. We are not
Mr.
here to
Gohil.
listen your lecture.
Mr.
You are delivering
Gohil.
speech since last 10 minutes.
Mr.
Don't
Gohil,
go on like
you
this.
Mr. Gohil, let me politely submit to you, you neither have the intellectual or emotional capacity to actually withstand a lecture from me. Let me not get into a personal...
I am not an artist who
Where
can
I'm
twist like
responding to
you.
what-
I am not an artist who criticize Modi in Surat and come in Baroda and change the
Let me
stand.
just
That's you.
refrain
You are an
myself
artist.
to answer
I am a
to
human
Mr.
being.
1 second,
And
please.
whatever I am saying,
Now, Shakti Singh Goyal.
with the truth.
Shakti Singh
I'm not an
Goyal.
artist.
Shakti Singh Goyal, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. First of all, may I please come in? I just want to say one thing here.
Arnab, I don't have the capacity to engage with you through a proper...
Now, what I'm saying, Smriti, is just 1 minute. Just bear with me. I want to say something.
Request your panelists to bear with my response.
Smriti, just bear with me 1 minute. I just
Yes.
want to say one thing here. However heated the debate, I make a genuine request, Mr. Gohil. You know, there is no ban in people from different backgrounds, whether, from any walk of life, whether they are lawyers or artists, the people from different walks of life join politics. Hence, I request you with the utmost humility to refrain from making any personal remarks. So it will not add, it will take away from the debate we have. I want, however, on the
she
point...
started and
No, she didn't
responded.
attack you personally. Okay,
She started
fine.
personal
1
and
minute.
I responded.
Fine.